Assalamualaikum
With
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to those who watch this video. This time we from group 3 will explain about application of high pressure processing in Indonesia food. Okay, next. Before we will be explaining about HPP, this group member in our group 3. The first member is me, Vicky Brian, and the second name is Priscilla Perawati, and the last name is Vidya Nur Aziza. Next.
First, the definition of HPP or high pressure processing. HPP is a food processing method that use high pressure, approx 88,000 lb in or PSI, which equivalent to 6,000 atm, using heat or no heat with the aim of inactivating microbes or modifying product attributes so as to improve product quality. As a comparison, if it if it is assumed that a pressure cooker atau or presto has a pressure of a 30 psi, then the HPP has almost 3,000 times the pressure. HPP is able to produce product with very minimal change when compared to the thermal or hot process. HPP can produce product that are fresher and better in terms of appearance, texture, and nutrition. This is because HPP is able to increase shelf life and maintain the nutritional value and quality of food by inactivating microorganisms and denaturing several enzymes, but does not cause change in the organoleptic characteristic of the product. Next, next slide. Next is how does high pressure processing work? The page steel or plastic container. The container is introduced into the high pressure machine and water is added as a pressure transmitting medium. When the container is full, more water is pressed into the container by powerful pumps, forming the high pressure. The pressure is transferred immediately and produce a homogeneous effect throughout the product regardless of geometry and size. In standard commercial use of high pressure with the desired effect being extending shelf life or inactivation of microorganism, processing typical occurs at 400 to 600 MPa for 1 to 5 minutes. High isostatic pressure inactivates foodborne microorganism and spoilage enzyme in a few minutes while minimizing the loss of food quality.
Next is about high pressure processing or HPP. In my opinion, high pressure processing or HPP is the most suitable non-thermal technology for widespread use in Indonesia due to the following reason. Number one, Indonesia has a diverse range of food products, many of which are susceptible to spoilage and contamination. HPP effectively inactivate harmful pathogens like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria, significantly improving food safety and reducing the risk of foodborne illness. Number two, HPP can extend the shelf life of various food products, including ready-to-eat meals, fruit, vegetables, seafood, and juice, without the need for chemical preservative. This is particularly beneficial for Indonesia because Indonesia is a tropical country where food spoilage is a major concern. And then HPP prefers the nutritional value, flavor, color, and texture of food product. This is important for maintains the quality and appeal of Indonesian cuisine, which is known for its rich flavor and diverse ingredients. The next is important parameter for HPP. Number one is pressure level. The pressure level used in HPP typically ranges from 100 to 800 MPa depending on the type of food product and the desired level of microbial inactivation. Number two is holding time. The duration of the high pressure treatment also varies depending on the product and the target microorganism. It can range from a few seconds to several minutes. The last is temperature. HPP can be applied at low or ambient temperature, which is beneficial for preserving the quality of heat-sensitive food. This is a flow chart in HPP in dodol production. The start is ingredient prep. In ingredient prep, all raw material are gathered and prepared according to the correct measurement. And then mixing and cooking. Ingredients are mixed and cooked in a large cauldron over low heat until thickened and caramelized. The next is HPP treatment. The cooked dodol mixture is packaged in flexible HPP compatible containers. Containers are loaded into the HPP vessel. High pressure, approximately 400 to 600 MPa is applied for a specific duration, 2 to 5 minutes. And then cooling and cutting. After HPP treatment, the dodol is cooled to room temperature. The cooled dodol is then cut into desired shapes and size. Final packaging is done in earthy container of wrappers. And the last is distribution and sale. Dodol is distributed to retailers and consumers.
All right. Next is about food security in Indonesia with the HPP high pressure processing. Linking high pressure processing to food security in Indonesia has several significant implications. Food security refers to the availability, access, utilization, and stability of substance food to meet the nutritional needs of the entire population. And here are several ways in which HPP can contribute to food security in Indonesia. And the number one is extending shelf life of local products. Whereas HPP can extend the shelf life of various local food products such as fruits, vegetable, fish, and processed goods without sacrificing their nutritional and sensory quality. This is crucial in reducing post-harvest losses, which are a major issue in Indonesia. The next is reducing food waste. By extending the shelf life of food, HPP can help reduce food waste. Longer lasting food can be stored longer in households, market, and storage facilities, reducing the amount of food discarded to the spoilage. The next about increasing added value of agricultural products. There is HPP can be used to produce high quality processed food that can be sold at higher prices, adding a value to agricultural products. This can increase the income of farmers and food product in Indonesia, thereby enhancing the economic well-being of rural communities. The last about this supporting food safety. HPP or high pressure processing is effective in killing pathogens without altering food quality. This is important for improving food safety, especially in areas that may have issues with for with food contamination of like infrastructure for safe food storage and processing. Next. And the next is about convince uh, or business in Indonesia. Convince consumer of businesses in Indonesia to adopt high pressure processing comprehensive approach is necessary, focusing on education, demonstration of benefits, and addressing concerns. And here are some strategies to convince consumer of businesses in Indonesia. Number one is strategies. Number one is educational campaigns. For examples, is like workshop and seminars. Organize events to educate producer, retailers, and consumers about the benefit of HPP. Highlight how is special for food quality, safety, and nutritional value. And the second example is collaboration with universities. Partner with academy institution and conduct research and disseminate findings and the advantage of high pressure processing. Maybe the other example is like media outreach, like use social media, television, radio, and print media to spread awareness, share a success story, scientific evidence, and expert opinions of high pressure processing. The second strategy is about demonstrate economic benefits. For example, is like case studies and pilot projects showcase successful case studies where business have benefit from HPP in the terms of extend shelf life, request and increase market reach. Pilot project can demonstrate the practical advantage. Cost benefit analysis is just one of important to provide detailed financial analysis showing the long-term saving and potential revenue increase from adopting high pressure processing. And don't forget to highlight reducing costs related to food spoilage and returns. And the next is strategies is about highlight food safety and quality and safety assurance. Don't forget about this. Enhance HPP effectiveness in eliminating pathogens and ensuring food safety without chemical preservatives use use endorsement for health others and food safety experts. And don't forget about quality preservation. Uh, Preservation demonstrate through blind tests and comparison how HPP maintains the taste, texture, and nutritional value of food product better than traditional preservation methods. And the next strategy is consumer engagement. Sampling campaigns provide free samples, give some free samples of treatment of food high pressure high pressure processing product in supermarket, farmers market, and food festival to let consumer experience the quality firsthand. And maybe some people give testimonials and reviews use testimonial from early adopters and positive review from consumer to build trust and credibility. And the last strategies is uh, incentives, 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 incentivize adoption. Uh, for examples, is like subsidies and grants. There is work with government against it to provide financial incentivize subsidies and grants for business adopting HPP technology. And maybe there's a partnership with equipment suppliers that negotiate negotiate with HPP equipment manufacturers for 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 affordable financing option, training and maybe maintenance packaging for local business. Okay, the next, and this is a reference of journal where we have collected and read uh, to will be explained about high pressure processing. Okay, uh, next. Okay, right. Maybe that's all the explanation regarding about high pressure processing or HPP. If there is a word error in explaining, please forgive us. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.